Beautiful in front. Capello San Severo, Cool Company, being followed by Dick Whittington, and then on the inside comes Beach Bell, followed by Casper, racing on just outside the two, and I Am Beautiful in the lead from Capello San Severo. Cool Company is next with Dick Whittington, Beach Bell just in behind them, and Casper racing towards the final furlong now. Capello San Severo in the centre, Cool Company, they're being followed by Dick Whittington challenging on the outside. Three-way go now as they race to the final 150 yards. Cool Company in the centre. On the far side, Dick Whittington getting to him, going up towards the line. Dick Whittington and Joseph O'Brien will win the Keeneland Phoenix Stakes. Second is probably Cool Company, with Capello San Severo close second, and third, and Beach Bell is fourth. As over on the far side, Rockaway Valley disputes with 6 cents up the middle of the track, being followed by Painted Cliffs and Buratino. Washington DC on the inside of Air Force Blue and Zeb Star, racing on now towards the halfway stage in the Keeneland Phoenix Stakes, and on the near side it's 6 cents, who just picks it up for Joe Fanning to lead by a neck to Rockaway Valley on the far side. Shane Foley, Buratino in the blue jacket coming there on the far side, tracked by Washington DC, and then Painted Cliffs. They're followed by Zeb Star and Air Force Blue. Across the track they are, Rockaway Valley, Buratino coming there on the far side. Washington DC now picking up big time. On the near side is Air Force Blue, who storms to the front as they race now inside the last 200. Air Force Blue and Washington DC on the far side. Buratino is third, but Air Force Blue will go on to win the Keeneland Phoenix Stakes in great style for Joseph and Aidan O'Brien, followed in by Washington DC and Buratino.
Coming up now towards the halfway stage, and it's Courage Under Fire and Michael Hussey in the lead by a couple of lengths to Grand Coalition, Pat Smullen, then Medicine Jack, Colin Keane and Caravaggio. Shamie Heffernan on the far side, and a couple of lengths to Ambiguity and Donnacha O'Brien. Racing now with a little over 2 furlongs to go. Courage Under Fire pushed along and is pressed now by stable companion Caravaggio, who comes up on the far side now to pick it up. And Caravaggio goes to the front from Courage Under Fire, then Medicine Jack, Grand Coalition and Ambiguity, but striding on now clear is Caravaggio and Shamie Heffernan as they race up towards the finish, and Caravaggio is on his way to completing the Keeneland Phoenix and Coventry Stakes double in great style. Caravaggio wins from Courage Under Fire, 1-2 for Aidan O'Brien, Medicine Jack third, Grand Coalition and Ambiguity. They continue on, having covered the opening couple of furlongs and unsettling down. It's US Navy Flag on the left, disputing the lead with alongside stable companion Actress. They're tracked by Beckford, Helvetian. Sioux Nation is next with Frozen Angel, Declaration of Peace, and the back markers Romanized. Reaching the halfway stage in the Keeneland Phoenix Stakes, and little to choose between US Navy Flag and Donnacha O'Brien, and on the near side Actress and Shamie Heffernan. They're tracked by Beckford, and Declan McDonough with Helvetian ridden along between horses. Then Sioux Nation, Romanized, is trying to pick up over on the far side. Then Declaration of Peace and Frozen Angel. Racing now with a furlong to go. US Navy Flag with on the far side. Coming home well is Sioux Nation. Beckford on the stand side with Actress in between horses. Sioux Nation on the far side of Beckford as they go to the line. Sioux Nation is a 16th Phoenix for Aidan O'Brien. Beckford, Actress, Frozen Angel, US Navy Flag, Romanized, Declaration of Peace and Helvetian. As advertised, is joined on the near side by the Irish Rover, who just picks up a narrow advantage. They're tracked by a keen running Sergei Prokofiev, and then comes So Perfect with the back marker Indigo Balance. They're just outside the halfway stage in the Keeneland Phoenix Stakes, and taken to the front is the Irish Rover. And Donnacha O'Brien leading. Advertise on the left, Frankie Dettori. Just behind them is Sergei Prokofiev and Ryan Moore. Then comes So Perfect, Shamie Heffernan, and Indigo Balance brought towards the stand side by Colin Keane. They've a furlong and a half to go. Advertise rejoins the Irish Rover. So Perfect is making ground on the far side, and on the stand side drifting badly is Indigo Balance, and then Sergei Prokofiev. It's Advertise in between So Perfect and the Irish Rover as they run towards the finish. Advertise in the centre ends a 21-year drought for the visitors in the Phoenix, with So Perfect and the Irish Rover, and then Indigo Balance and Sergei Prokofiev last of the 5. Little changes in the order of running. Continuing inside the 3, and it's Royal Lytham in the striped cap, being followed by Mount Fuji, the dark blue. On the left-hand side, getting closer, inching closer is Siskin. Monarch of Egypt is on the stand side. Not much between this quartet, and a couple of lengths back to Think Big. Siskin over on the far side has got to the front. Monarch of Egypt is trying to go with him. Royal Lytham is in between them, and these have gone on from Mount Fuji. And Think Big, it's Siskin with a race on Monarch of Egypt on the near side, and then Royal Lytham as they run towards the finish. Siskin, it's another Siskin special this season. It's 4 out of 4, and Group 1's all round for Colin Keane and Gerlines. Followed by the Learjet on the far side is the lowest star, and then comes Steel Bull. They're racing towards the final 2. Spread across the track, Giorgio Vasari, the white cap on the far side, running a big race. Aloha Star, Lucky Vega, the Learjet is in between horses. Then comes Steel Bull with St. Mark's Basilica racing inside the final furlong, and with a sweeping burst it is Lucky Vega who has raced to the front in the Keeneland Phoenix Stakes. It's all over as Lucky Vega wins impressively. Aloha Star, the Learjet 2 and 3, and then St. Mark's Basilica, and after them Laws of Indices. 2.5 furlongs to go in the Keeneland Phoenix Stakes, and it's Ebro River on the stand side in front. Coming under pressure is the Entertainer. Been asked to try and quicken up as Go Bears Go with Dr. Zemph in between horses. On the left is Castle Star. Pretty as Twilight Jet and Strapped. Racing to the final furlong. Ebro River pressed by Dr. Zemph. Go Bears Go. Castle Star on the far side. It's the railway all over again. Spread across the track. Castle Star, Go Bears Go, Dr. Zemph. Ebro River on the near side. Scintillating finish. Ebro Rivers held them off in the Keeneland Phoenix from Dr. Zemph. Go Bears Go. Castle Star Strapped, and Twilight Jet gone to the visitors. And although the back marker is Bradsell and Holly Doyle, they're very tightly boxed up with less than 3 to go. In the Group 1 Keeneland Phoenix 2-year-old stakes, Little Big Bear challenged on the far side by Persian Force and Bradsell. Couple of lengths back to Chartash and Apache Outlaw. They race with a furlong and a half to go, and it is Little Big Bear still shading it, and now quickens away from Bradsell, followed in third by Persian Force, but clear of the field is Little Big Bear. Dominates another renewal of the Keeneland Phoenix for Aidan O'Brien. Between them unquestionable, followed by Porto Fortuna. Give me the Beat Boys, Gainari and His Majesty. Little has changed as they reach the halfway stage. And it's Bucanero Fuerte, just the leader from launch, and questionable in between them, followed by Give Me the Beat Boys, as they've just got over 2 furlongs to go. They're followed by Gainari, Porto Fortuna, and reminders for His Majesty. It's Bucanero Fuerte who kicks 2 clear of unquestionable in second place. These 2 with history between them. Porto Fortuna is trying to come home on the outside, then Give Me the Beat Boys and Gainari, but well inside the final furlong. Out in front is Bucanero Fuerte and Kevin Stott. They're clear as they run up towards the finish. Bucanero Fuerte tops it at Group 1 in the Keeneland Phoenix for Kevin Stott and Adrian Murray. Porto Fortuna best of the rest, then Give Me the Beat Boys, followed in by unquestionable Gainari, His Majesty Launch.
Watch live racing now on racingtv.com.